In the sun-drenched lands of what is now northern Nigeria, where the wind whispered through tall grasses and the skies stretched endless over savannah, there once rose a queen unlike any the world had seen, Amina of Zazzau, daughter of royalty, sister of warriors, queen of blood and brilliance. Born in the 16th century into the powerful Hausa city-state of Zazzau, now Zaria, Amina was no ordinary princess. From a young age, she trained with the guards, mastered the sword, and rode horses like lightning through the plains. While other girls learned to weave and serve, Amina learned to command and conquer. Her mother, Queen Bakwa Turunku, ruled with wisdom, but Amina, she craved more than peace, she craved glory. When her mother died, many expected Amina's brother to take the throne, and for a while, he did. But when he passed, the people called for Amina, not out of tradition, but out of fear and respect. She became queen. But not the kind who sat behind palace walls. No, Amina rode into war. It's said that in the 3rd month of her reign, she led her first military campaign, armed with a steel sword, mounted on a stallion draped in red and gold. Her warriors followed her not because she was royal, but because she was fierce. They called her Amina, daughter of Nikitau, a woman as capable as a man, but she was more than capable. In a time when women were expected to bear heirs, she bore empires. She expanded Zazzau's territory deep into the north, reaching as far as Kano, Katsina, and even parts of the Middle Belt. Her influence stretched across the Sahel, controlling trade routes, tribute systems, and military alliances. She built walls around every city she conquered, not just for defense, but as a symbol. This land belongs to Zazzau, the walls declared. This land belongs to Amina. Some of those walls, known as Ganya War Amina, still stand today, long after her enemies and lovers turned to dust, because yes, Amina took lovers too. It's whispered that in each conquered city, she chose a man of beauty or bravery, spent the night, and left before dawn. Love, for Amina, was not for keeping. Her heart belonged to war. But with conquest came envy, and envy breeds betrayal. Some rival kings plotted against her, others offered alliances laced with poison. But Amina, ever strategic, moved with precision. Her armies grew stronger, her horses faster. Her name, untouchable, she ruled for 34 years. Not as a figurehead, not as a symbol, but as a force of nature. And though history blurred the lines between legend and fact, one truth remains: no queen before or after ruled the Hausa lands with such fire. They say when the harmattan blows across the plains of Zaria, and the dust swirls like galloping hooves, it is Amina's spirit riding still, sword in hand, eyes to the horizon. Because Amina of Zazzau was not just a queen, she was war in human form, a woman who claimed what no man dared, and left behind a legacy carved not in gold, but in stone, blood, and memory.